I'm gonna make a Djibouti home. But whichever thing I'll be fine. I wish I could go live on TikTok also. But my phone is bad. Phone
check WhatsApp.
I cannot check WhatsApp now. Who that one? No, don't come on mail to log in. I can't. I can't remember. Please, apologies everybody. I don't know why they took me down. Okay, and it's very saddening. We had a very good audience and they took us down. Maybe they want to lower our spirit, but I actually go crusade itatabo. I am not till Mama calls. Remember I said in today's teaching we are going to stay till very long time. Please invite the live stream, invite others to the live stream, share the live stream to your page. Power tap. I don't know if let me use your phone and see. If my live stream has access to stars. Stars. They told me the other day.
On Facebook.
I want to see. Go to my page. I want to see something. They told me the other day. For people saying, why do you always teach in English? Always remember, I have a reason. Put your phone on silent. Please. No, that is a reason. This awakening is not only for our brothers here, but for our brothers on the other side. The problem is this. Let me tell you something the Yorubas is doing better than us. The Yoruba, our brothers, the Yoruba, have done so well for themselves. They traced the ancestry of their people who were even sent into slavery and gathered them under one force. Okay? And that is why the Igbo people are still struggling to even win their indigenous Igbo nation. They are not making any attempt to win the Igbos who are in diaspora. Let me give you an example. When I begin to say these things, people will say I scold Ohanes and Igbo so much. But if you go to Guinea, you will notice that there is over 500,000 people who are in Guinea who are actually Igbos. No attempt by Ohanes and Igbo to infuse those people to the Igbo heritage. No attempt. Okay? These people are actually Igbos, but they don't know. There are indigenous Igbos in Cameroon. I hope you know. What is our effort for the Igbos in Jamaica? What is our effort for the Igbos in Barbados? What is our efforts for the Igbos in Trinidad and Tobago? What is our effort for the Igbos in what is it called? All the Caribbean islands. What is the effort? Or do you think the Igbo people is limited to only Nigeria? No, it's laughable. So there are Igbos in every different part of the world whom height, yes, but we are not even striving to draw them home. No, the Yorubas are doing something great. Listen, if you have something in mind, you start preparing ahead of time. The Yorubas has called upon themselves in a loud voice. People in Brazil are boldly identifying of their Yoruba root. Even some of them identifying of their Yoruba root are actually of Igbo root. With due respect, this is not jingoism. The truth is that in a long run, tracing the disparity between Igbos and Yoruba will be difficult because we share the same ancestry. They don't want to accept it. If not for politics, we shouldn't be hiding the fact that the Yorubas and the Igbos are of one ancestry. But onye ga-ekwu politics, divide and conquer. Spoiling the mind of this one, never you agree for this one. But if you want to follow actual history, we begin to expose facts to show that Igbos and Yoruba share the same DNA. And everybody will now be like, wow. But they will never say it.
Not all Yoruba.
Eh? When we talk about, we are talking about the indigenous people before slavery came. This land of, this Igbo land you see today, let me shock you. Do you know that slavery played an integral part in Igbo, in Yoruba? These Bini people, the Idu people, slavery played an integral part in them. Okay? So if we are talking about our DNA, we can boldly say that we've adulterated our DNA by virtue of slavery. For example, when I was given the teaching that the word Ndewo is not Igbo, so many people thought I was crazy. How can you say that Ndewo is not Igbo? And I said, because you came out and you are seeing Ndewo in Igbo textbooks, does not mean that Ndewo is Igbo. It is when, you know, Sierra Leone, when the slaves from America were returned to Sierra Leone and they were given to a free town. Free town means a town where their people are no longer called slaves. They met a tribe in Sierra Leone, which is called the Mende tribe. The Mende people of Sierra Leone had a supreme deity called Ngewo. Okay? It is the corruption of Ngewo that they are calling Ndewo. Ndewo abụrụ Igbo. Ndewo abụrụ Igbo. Ndewo anyị na-anụ abụrụ Igbo. Ndewo abụrụ daalụ. See, if ọjọọ gba afọ ọbụla omenala, something has been said decades. It now look as if to say it's real. Ndewo abụrụ Igbo. Ndewo is from the Mende tribe. So, the thing is, in due time, ONYE gburu ji eji chụ aja oye epulile ome. In due time, there were many things I ga na-ekwucha. Okay? Why I am saying about this chi, let me conclude the chi of 18. Fondi jego be dibia. Ifa na oifa bụ mpiene. Abi? Mo bụ mpiato. Ilozuo, why na ije be dibia? Owelu mpi. Nye gị ka imetụ aka ọsị gị kpọ afa gị. Ijiri aka etu a. Afa m bụ onye dịka Chukwu nwe Ilozuo. Achọrọ m ịma ma ndụ m ọ dị. Kedu ife o ji mee? He's trying to transfer your energy. The chi in you is what he's interested to capture. Let me transfer your energy, the essence of your existence, so that if I bring it to the alpha, the algorithm will begin to tell me, because there is already your DNA here, a pseudo DNA. Imetula aka no nempi. Ijidi aka si dibia. Afa mo bo Maazi Dibia. Achọrọ ịma ma ndụ m ọ dị. Osigi okay, o weluzie eme gịnị? Metu na ugiri abi pom ojobazie anya. Ndị ọ dịkwa. What he did is he tapped your chi to draw your chi closer to the alpha.
That's why even when you're going to all these alpha sets, you are making yourself vulnerable somehow.
Yeah. So when you go USA, you lose your by sin alpha gebo Jude John Bull. There is nothing to trace that Nibu Jude, because Mbabolo Nibo Mba onye asị Nibo onye dịka nwa Ilozuo. Ndị nọ n'obi ndị nọ na atụlụkpa bụ ndị ichie. Asị na afa bụ afa m. Your grandfather, your great grandfather will say, this is my name. And the placenta onye na-ekwu ife a na-enyiri ya n'obi m. Which means no nwa m dị ife a. Ọtụgharị agwaba dibia bụ ife na-eme gị isi. Maka na ndị ichie na-ekwu ife a na-ekwu n'afa. And that is what we call the Akashic record. I hope you've heard of Akashic record. Many people are saying Akashic record, Akashic record. They don't know what is Akashic record. So, what is the Akash? You hear the Indian people answering the name Akash, Akash. Where does the name Akash come from? Do you know what is Akash? Akash is what the Igbos called Akose. I repeat, Akash is from the word Akose. What is Akose in our cosmology? EOG. What is EOG in metaphysics? Black hole.
That is yeah, darkness, nothingness.
EOG, darkness, the absoluteness of nothingness.
And that is actually what Akash is, the space.
Okay, so when you hear the word Akose, that is the most ancient name. Before we begin to use the word Chukwu, that is the most ancient name given to the Almighty in Igbo cosmology. Okay? Akolise is from the word Akolise we got Akose. Akolise. Okay? Akolise. The revelation, not even hand. This Akana is not like the hand. The revelation of his totality. Akolise. The significance of his existence. Now the problem is when we say Akose or the Milejog, the Indians call it Akash. It is in the Akash, the space that, provided there is sunlight every day, there must be recorded event that happened today saved in the sun, in the space. So how do we transpond from the space? Through an algorithm rooted in empirical analysis, hidden in esoteric understanding. Alpha, the 16 beads that knows no error. Agali, Obi, Obala, Ete. The 16 language spoken by men when men were gods. The most ancient language spoken by creation. When we walked the earth in the days of Ogachi and Ogaka, when we were spotless, when we were energies and vibrations, when we came as aliens from the other astral plane to this place. Akose. When they take your hand, Ijebe Dibia Ometu Gaka, Ometu Nugiri, he's drawing your energy so that your energy will touch the energy, so that the Ugiri or Abodaga will begin to resonate that which is synonymous to your energy. Are you getting my point? Now, chi is what the person is interested to tap your chi, to tap your energy, to tap your vibration. When they tap your vibration, they metuze according to Proverbs 16, verse 33, the Bible. It's recorded in the Bible. Proverbs 16:33. So now, your chi is not your reincarnator. Your chi is that energy within you. But there is a Chukwu, the summation of every energy is on earth. Okay? I will not talk about the UFO today. Reason best known to me. Once. Okay? There is something I told Unamen. There are some things I will say on camera. Then my days will be numbered. So the UFO, I will make the teaching. Let me talk. Yes. Look at the etymology of that word lot. Adan anyelechi. Okay? When Bible say cast lot, what is lot? Lot to bumpulugiri, mpulafa, and wow. There are different types of alpha now. Bible say cast lot at Chineke atwologalu. What is that lot? Why man the Bible say Jehovah onye na-ekwu okwu site na Urim na Tumim. Mpulafa awulawu, Urim and Tumim. Okay? Yoruba da akpa odumeji. Odumeji. The Oduifa corpus comes with Urim and Tumim, 2 factorials. That when you permutate and combine it gives you interesting understanding of who the person is. But that will be a teaching. I've done a teaching on Alpha, so I shouldn't be repeating it today. So the chi is not your incarnator. Your chi is the energy within you. And that chi is an indestructible energy. When you are done, the chi leaves you and transcends to the original owner. Now, can somebody ask another question? No, this time around you type your question. There is a reason. I think that is one of the reasons they took me down. Something is wrong today, so I'm using my sense. So can you ask another question? You can type your question. I'm very, very audible. If you are not hearing me, it's your phone. I'm very, very audible. Do you have another question? Maazi Dibia, can one feed his or her chi? No, you cannot feed your chi. But you can. I made a teaching on this already. Let me explain. The word feed your chi is a new language. I repeat. When you say you are feeding your chi, is a new language. These people saying they can't hear me, you are actually discouraging me. You cannot say you are feeding your chi. Listen. Imanaye jekoka. Iya jijeoka oka ni naijelu. Oka ni naijelu. Melaye. Aya maazi. The concept of truth. You cannot feed your chi. Your chi is your energy. Or your chi melogibly favor. But you can dokwe your ONYE. That word ONYE gini. I repeat. Okay? The only way you can recharge your chi is by doing that which is in consonance with your chi. I made a teaching about Unsochi. I told you, there are some things you will do. You will defile your chi. And your chi will leave you. There are some things you will do. You will make peace with your chi. Nsochi. The kinds of defilement you can bring to yourself, and you defile your spirit, your energy. Your soul begins to be troubled. So what do? You don't feed your chi. If you need feed the some people's chi forbids alcohol, womanizing, adultery. I don't know which one your chi forbids. Gossip. Eflasele. Then lasciviousness. Nkulu. Covetousness. Anyofo. There are least things you may think is nothing, but your chi forbids it. So adikwa mama, if onye na akwa iko, ị na-ene onye na-akwa iko na onye nwakacha eme njọ, not knowing that ịkwa iko abụrụ nsọ chie. But you na-ewuru mmadụ anya ọkụ, not knowing that na ịkwa iko bụ your own nsọ chi. I've asked you people to go and research and tell me what is Ifite. I will not answer it. I gave it as an assignment. Nobody indicated interest. Timothy Chukwebuka, that is what I've been differentiating. Check the previous video. So today I've succeeded in telling you the difference between the chi.
I'm from Ifite. My mom is from Ifite.
What is Ifite?
Ifite.
It's an assignment. I gave it on social media now.
I don't know, but I think.
You don't think. You should know. So give me Ifite. So I've told you the difference between your chi and ONYE now. Remember the teaching I made about Onsochi? You should revisit that teaching. That teaching is everything. Okay? Like what I can do with a bottle water. Mangoro. Check the teaching I made on libation. I've made a teaching on libation. Go down to my page. Check for the teachings I made on libation. I will not teach about UFO today. Reason best known to me. Maybe tomorrow. Yes, somebody asks, what is the difference between Ogu and Dense? Ogu and Dense. I love that. 801. 801. Ogu and Dense. Ogu and Dense. If it is not an energy, Ogu and Dense. Ogu is a summation of herbs or elements or materials gathered together to create a positive effect. But Nsi is a summation of herbs or elements or material gathered together to create a negative effect. Simple and short.
Not hot water, bottled water.
When Ogu is used rightly, when Afifia is used lightly to save, it becomes Ogu. When it is used wrongly, it becomes Nse. So which means then will lazy Ogu na gini and jogu. Jogu bonse. Atiba. Oh, watch up look here. Oh, ije 40. Baya ina for no, we focus more on Kedema. Please, Uchedike, someone cannot feed his chi. I hate that statement. Yenye chigini. Onyu wagiki ige nyenni. Is Ogu part of our tradition? Yes. Listen, let me debunk this claim. I love that to go on, but thank you for that question. Please, my dear. If Ogu, Ogu is Ogu is alchemy. Ogu is chemistry. Ogu is chemistry. But malamalo, acid. If you use acid wrongly, it will kill you. If you use acid rightly, it will save you. For example, in your tummy now, in the intestine, there are acid. Abi? There are alkaline. But if you use a higher concentration of acid, it will give you ulcer first of all. And it can kill you. For example, lime juice. Lime juice contains a level of acidity, which if you abuse it, it becomes a problem. So there is, when we use it rightly, it becomes good. If you use it wrongly. Maazi, if your Nsochi is against alcohol, can you drink palm wine? Palm wine, is it alcohol or not? It's alcohol. Onye nwokpo tufuo mmanya ka inwere onwe. Maazi Ekwensu. Please, and then Ajum, is your chi different from ONYE? That is what I thought already. Your chi is different from ONYE. Okuku ndị ichie. Ọkwa n'ọgbalofu a ka emebele okuku ndị ichie. Okuku, the word okuku is just calabash. Okuku, calabash. Ndị ichie bụ ịtọgba ogili si na igbusele ha ọbara. N'okwu. Na tifo na silent. Okay. What is the purpose of reincarnation? To finish what you started. Na mepende zo bindi abokita ka wanyere be musolo. Nwachukwu Obase. How can someone get rid of ndamusu? Nke anyị achọ dibịa na-alụ ọlụ amụsụ. Ọ gwaghị etu esi alụ ọlụ amụsụ. How do someone feed his ONYE? Go to my page. Look at the teaching I called Chi and the Ikenga. You will see the teaching there. The word feed, listen, the word feed is almost rooted in Christianity. Like, the word is meaning, let me go and revere. Reverence. Let me go and revere. Kambatali obinambo. Iwata. No ya nolmowa. Mboli ano. Nivo ne melmo demma. Because your reincarnator is you. You are that reincarnator, but you are the one in now. That person that reincarnated you is you before. What is, who are Ndembo and Degede? Ndembo and Degede are the ancestors who walked this path that we are walking today. First, when men we are immortals. When men we are God. Is everyone an Obanje? No. Maazi, please explain how Ogu is our tradition. Ogu. My brother. Ndibo. Ma ife bụ ọgwụ. Ọgwụ bụ ife mmadụ na-aṅụ ka ọ wee nwee arụ ike. Ọgwụ dị iche na ịgwọ ọgwụ. Mbọ na isi na-awa gị, for example, ụkwala. Ụlọ osisi a na-akpọ osisi ọgbụ. Abụta mgbọrọgwụ ọgbụ. Enwe ka esi eme welu onye nwa ka ndị ọcha ji welu Ventolin and Franol. Ya ka ụmụaka be anyị na-eje abụlụ na wee na-alụ this mkpụrụ mmiri. Ọ na-ahigh mmadụ too much. It's something like aromatic hydrocarbon ka ọ bụ. So all these things bụ ọgwụ. Mana mala amalụ that na onugbu ofu eji esi nri. Mana ọ nwere mkpọrọgwụ onugbu ihe abụ ịta ọgbuo gị. Why? Yes, now. Why? Because the acidity dị is too high. You what I go? So gịnị bụ ịgwọ ọgwụ? Ịgwọ ọgwụ bụ ịgwọzi nke anyị emegide mmadụ. To manipulate someone's energy. Ọ bụla ịgwọ ọgwụ. Nsị, ịkpa nsị. Ịghọta. Ka mmee ya ka all this is alchemy. Ka mmee ya ka ọ dadie n'ukwu. Ọkpọdie n'ukwu. Ka o mee ya etu a, ka o mee ya etu a. Ọgwụ. Ọ ya mee mfụ ndị na-elesi agba like my guy waja. Nsị a na ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ na n'ụdị ya ọ na-ekwu eri bụ eme ya ofu ọgwụ ọkwelu na ihe dị. Ịghọta. Ordinary oke ngwere. etu yi dikita nwere oke ngwele transfer your energy to oke ngwele gbajie ya iteta ụlọ ụtọ ọkpa ga-echikwapụ oke ngwele ụlọ oke ngwele kpọta energy gị tinye n'ime ya si ya na ọnya nke a bụzi ngo ama m weta okwu na-ekwu na nkaji enye aka aka ga-echikwapụ.
There are people that are very, very resistant to those things. Why? Because I see myself as one.
Nega kwente, you see yourself as one is good. Mana mala akwa na ọgwụ karịa ọgwụ. Mmadụ keta ke nwo chi mmụọ dị chi ga-agbụ nya chi ga ke nya agbụ inwe nsogbu. Ịghọta? That is the alchemy occultism practices. To know what your chi demands. Well, that thing your chi demands which you are doing wrongly, well, I will explain. Maybe in such a given wine, Abby, and maybe as young guys, maybe you are not or we can alcohol the simple. You are taking alcohol, which is in such a. What they will do is that they will discover what is your unsuch. Begin to use it as a blame against you. Ejizi ebochie go onu niru chi.
2 days ago, but the ONYE cannot work unless you put a blame. They can say check the ONYE or the Ngwele. Ngwele when I get new step here. Nelu Nkukuye. Akwa the Ngwele Ogwamanda. Akwa the Ngwele the Ogwamanda. The Ngwele ebe emaga aja the channel step nelu Nkunku Ngwele na aga. Then amam kusi eme onwe aja si na the ebe ahụ. Ojo ya si ya. Mụ na ga do fence a. Mbosi ndo fence a kpọrọ gị. Fence no lo mu na ego mkwa. Iwe na agbati ya opia ya ozugbo ngwele da.
Okpegbugie.
So this gives me insight of what you are saying.
So ọ bụ na mmadụ kpegbu nwa chi gị nya amaghị iru n'iru chi gị. Iweta ife ni ebo nsọ chi gị. O werezi ọkụ ọ gị ọba. Adokwa ama I've had many people with empty mouth na asị na ọgụ ada atụ ha. Your name is sorry. Mbosi ya eketa gị. Ife ya chọrọ kedu ebe anyị si nwe ị na-eri mperi. Ewere ekpe chi gị ọnụ eme gịnị? Chi gị agba apụọ n'izu. Mana ọchị ya dị n'izu. Chi gị dị n'izu ịghọta. Mana chi gị siri oke ngwa na ọdịgo ka ọ ya dị. Ndị ụka sị na accuser of the brethren. Do you get the point now? Ewere ebochie gị ọnụ. Now, somebody said, is there any ritual I need to do to cut down the apple tree in my land? My dear, I would advise you to leave that apple tree. Use it as a point of reference, as a convergence point for Ndichie in your land, instead of cutting it down.
Something that I've grown.
People don't even know.
You know how long it will take?
People don't even know the efficacy of having these totem trees. If you have a totem tree in your land, first thing is that for you to have a niobi and there is a totem tree there, is already a sign that no one will ONYE. Abanyele ga n'obi, obuno ndi ba asị na atụnyele ga ama. Atụnyele ga ama, iwe fụ ihe dịka ngwu, oisi ngwu, ọjị, ọfọ, ọjị, ogiri isi, akpete enyi, abọsị, ebenebe, ọbụna eche ndo. Na akpụ whether ọkalete or ijitete. It's a blessing already.
And protection. So, some of these trees are very protective. Something like this.
Inase. Do you know why in the ancient time? Till today, nje akwamozu pụta. You see me using ogilisi. Sie mmiri wele esarụ. On a normal, onye a na-agba ụta etu arasị na ana ya pin wele ogilisi mmiri ogilisi wele ọsọ oje nọ ya nọ wele esarụ. You've repelled many bad energies from me. Nwike isi na ịlụga ụlọ niile onwere nke kwela work. Nwike ọ bụrụ mmiri ogilisi ka ihe esicha wele ọsọ oje nọ ya wele esarụ inwele onwe gị. Okochapụghị ụchụ. But all this knowledge I wish I have Iroko 3 in my own land. Someone says he has Iroko 3 in his own land and is blocking space for him to build house. Ogachobego ki golukwu anozo ka space dị. Oji oko isi a na-achọ achọ. This is how the church succeeded in destroying every totem tree in our land. Pastor Putotol ga ka sig na ebe aka nsogbu unu dị. Egbutuo isi no go 400 years, 500 years, 1000 years. How many years can we wait to have such tree again? Oko isi ebe ezumezu niile nọ n'obodo na-agbakọba. Does the Almighty God speak to men directly? Agụbụ ya na-agwa mmadụ okwu. Ndị ichie gị ga-esi tru osena mbọ ma ọ bụ agụ afa ma ọ bụ agụ amụma ma ọ bụ agụ nlọ ma ọ bụ agụ nke na-ada dịka onu wee na-agwa gị okwu. If you are a Dibia and they rebel agụ, so many of these people now parade on social media Dibia. Some of them are rebel agụ, but they are claiming to be Dibia. Every human being is Alu Agu. Why? Agu is not to point it down. Agu is to fine tune it. Yes. Not point down.
It's versatile and you just want it there.
Listen. You need to learn Agu so that nke ọbụla na-abịa gị n'isi ọ bịa ka ọnụ mgbe ọ kwesịrị ịbịa. Ka ya lebu mgbe that same minute a na-akụziri ka esi alụ aeroplane, a na-akụziri ka esi alụ ụgbọ mmiri. The next thing you ga-eme ala ịgbapụ. Ya bụ ala agụ. I've made a teaching on agụ, so go and check. Unu na-ajụ m ajụjụ njugo nzago before. There is nobody born of a woman that will come to my land and cut down any tree. How do I fix my agụ? Jee n'ikwu nne gị ka alụ ọlụ gị agụ. Ihe na-emezi m ebele ịgwa ndị mmadụ okwu ije lụ agụ. Ilu onye ikwu nne gị, ndị ikwu nne gị bụ ndị ụka. Dibia na-ama ama. Yes, that is the truth. Problem kita bụ onye agbara ala afasi ya na o nwere agụ. Ifu ka ọ kpara nzu n'anya echi, ọ bụrụgo dibia. Ọbala tụle. Ekenekwa m unu. My dear, the truth is this. Ada achọla amunsu aja, a na-eke amunsu eke. Amunsu aja, ajọghị ya achọla aja. Amunsu a na-eke eke. Let me shock you. Ka m mechie ọnụ, ka ya dọrọ m ikwu na kamera. Anyala im ti ndị mmadụ na nsogbu. Nwa Aba Clinton, ada achọla amunsu aja, ke amunsu eke tọgbọ. Your father, no, your first agu, your dominant agu is in your maternal home. That is where you get your agu first. Okay? Ikem onu nobi. No, Ikem, that is not what I said. I said the Igbo tribe is a composite of 5 clans. Chinwe a na-alụrụ nwaanyị agụ. Oh, inugo? Why is it that my inner body is empty? I'm sorting myself to teach. My body is going down. Ndị abịakwanụ ka enye m ọgwụ a ka m mmalụ nke na-eme m. Ikenga m need ka ligotirin. I'm too down for my liking. Monje mama la depan. Olomba je modu. Your maternal place is where you do your abu. And the Mibo. How often do you review your ONYE? As many times as you can, but don't become a stupid fool who always. That's why if you condition yourself the way I am saying it, imagine now, imaletu an esi agwamun na chinefo wana sanya. The question is too much. If I'm looking at the screen, now have more than 5, 10, 20 questions. Okay. Hold on. Stop typing question. Let's be doing it this way. Stop typing question so it will not. It's distracting me. I will tell you when to type. You type. Nne can kuzi nka. Ajwa mozo. Ona yasa misi. It's not only Dibia that should do abu. Every human being, jero abu. Maazi, is it possible for one person to reincarnate more than 2 persons? Yes. Yes. Or if one mother had a mom 9, 10. If you know why is Dibia, it's not a must you become a Dibia. What is Dibia? Dibia is someone with a master of knowledge, wisdom and understanding, who solve problems for people. You can do it in another way. You can become a marketing consultant. You are a Dibia, but you are a marketing consultant. Remove this mindset. Oh, no one melody Dibia, my Dibia. It's a false teaching. You can become a medical doctor, a chief surgeon. You are a Dibia there. I've told you people that the word Dibia, people don't understand the meaning of the word Dibia. Samson Okafor, yes. Nato is not good teaching for camera. Oh yeah, maybe Maazi. First of all, for these people asking me questions regarding Dibia, go to Facebook, type, who is a Dibia? You listen to the teaching. From there, Dibia. Some of us are Marife Budibia. Uchedike, I've answered your question. I told you that you can revere your ONYE as many times as possible. But don't make yourself look stupid. So many people now say, yes, it's good one. You don't watch ONYE, he didn't land on new bed. ONYE will tell you business opportunity. Or the year to Odima. Dibia bro doctor. Dibia bro doctor. A Dibia can be a doctor, an engineer, whatsoever. It just means someone that has a master of knowledge. I am not a doctor. I am beyond a doctor. Calling a Dibia a native doctor is limiting the Dibia to one of the things he can do. Is that people call it agunse? What does it be whenever I get dog bite in the dream? Something bad must happen to me. Is one of the things I know about your omen. Maazi, when will your book be out? In the right time. Imana people are on Obo Nuke, Abro Foku. They don't know that the word is Obo and Duke. Obo and Duke. All these are the teachings that will follow Ufondu. I cannot teach Obo Nuke without mentioning UFO, the UFO. So you understand who are the Obo people? Obo age grade and Duke Soha. Before you become humans, when we are not humans, when we are only energies, we have age mates. Offer abundo by o nwere ihe anyị na-afa nwụkọcha mgbe anyị na-egwu egwu nyanwa butere uke ọgbọ na uke people che n'ofu okwu. Maazi Mikael Ezeaka, thank you. Ogbonuke is not one word, it's two words. Ogbo and uke. When I say I will not teach about the UFO, if you not, please, does it mean you people are not observant? Don't you see I'm struggling with myself? I came to make a teaching, but who may be buria? Njila idea. Na oyetu akansi neme nkuzi ya mama na bamban. Okay? Ọ bụrụ only dibia na-akpụlụ gị alụ, onwe ndị na-akpụ alụ. In fact, onwe ndị a na-ada akpụlụ alụ. In some community, ndị eze a na-ada akpụlụ ha alụ. Ya na-akwachili ha bụ ana. Asọmụwa, kedu ajụ ejụrụ m? What is Okofo? Okofo. All these things now, some of the format where they add to make things gratified. Oh, no, we'll Okofo. Yeah, the format eji eri mmadụ. Oh, for the level whether more than yeah, some boys na je ekegide ofo rate or signal Okofo. It's not about the size of the offer. Oh, for the a purified offer. Anulan ofo eji eziokwu onye ji ejikwa eziokwu bulu ebia ije kecha ofo if onwe ofo mpulu mbose nwa ifu ka ofo ara nti onwe m ofo na eji aka na agba ebu eh ofo bro onwe ka isi ame ije ni ya foto ofo na kala and onwe ba na pa ke isi ni di ofo ije di Kita people na-eje egbuji ofe egbuji. Ada egbu isi ofe egbu. Listen. Do you know ụka wetara many alụ na ana Igbo? Before ụka abịa, ị ma na ada ele ụdala ele? Yes. Ị ma na ịgo ụdala ego n'afịa bụ alụ? Do you know? Maka a na-asị gị kpụ alụ. I'm telling you one of the place isi wee bula alụ. Igo ụdala ego bụ alụ. Igo ụdala dịka mmadụ igo mmadụ. Ụdala bụ isi okwu ebe ọdọ ọmụmụ na-adị. Remember, ogwugwu bụ ntọ naanị na-enye nwa. Sherry. Udala bụ Udala, nwere English name. You get my point? Mana oyibo dị synonymous to that. A fruit synonymous to that will sherry. Mana Udala bụ Udala, nwere English name. Onye ọcha go to hell. Ọbịa ba igwe ya na ife a bụ Udala. Mgbe ha wetara gị apụl ịkpọli ya nduko. Ọsọ ndị be anyị na-achọ ka anyị mee ka ha dị. Udala bụ Udala. Igo ụdala ego. Two things ka nkọbalụ gị alụ. Ịwọ ụdala awọ alụ. Igo ụdala ego alụ. Iligo n'elu ukwu isi yọọ ya ayọ ka mkpụrụ isi daa alụ. Oyima ọ. Ligo n'elu ụdala kịta. Yes, ligo no dala kete yobia in a trigger by abortion. Makana money no dala bụ mmụọ bụ nwa. Ụmụaka ka ya abịa. Ebe aka mmụọ nwa na agbana. Please, Emerson, you should know that there are days we interpret dreams. Dreams are not what I just open my mouth and say. Onwe mmụọ mụ na ya na-ese abịa ekwu. When did you was my dream. Okay, dream. My dear, Maazi cannot attend to dream today. Any day I dream, you know I come with a different spirit on that. Doesn't you have okay na nwunye? anyị nwa ji aka anyị mee nke a akpọọ ya akpọ asị na nwunye nzu ọ dị like that asị na oke nzu. Okay, if by virtue of that na nzu egwupụtara na ana should be feminine because na ana bụ nwanyị. See, let me tell you one thing. Some of the teachers of Ordinana are so chauvinistic that they want the male, they want men to be superior in all things. So they begin to gratify some imago.
Actually, men takes women first.
Ancient Ordinana is all about women.
Yeah. Women first.
Ntona na Ordinana etu o si dị before ndị ụka abịa bụ women. Gratification of women. That is why engineer akọwalụ Chimamanda Adichie the other day that nyanwu ikpu okpu mme is wrong. Because no okpu mme bụ ikenga. Anyanwa ka na-atụ ime, she's not permitted yet to wear okpu mme. Maka na ọ bụbero nne mmanwụ. Ịghọta? So ife a mkpu n'isi kịta bụ ife na-eri ọbara. Maka na echiri m ọzọ ngada ibi ugwu chi ọzọ isi mkpu mmemme nke nji bụrụ Ogbuefi. Ya mere na amụta nwa nwoke bụ ipi ya ugwu chie ya ọzọ ngada. How do I take already buried placenta of my children home? Gulaja ebe a. Oro new generation dibia na agwalo ga awele. What is awele? Whatever your chick cannot give you is fake. Gọvanọ say awele kunu gwogbu onwun. Ekwensu bụ eze agwụ. Eze agwụ isi ekwensu. Njoku is one of the deities eji eme yam cultivation. Ifijioku. And they celebrate on the 6th month of our Igbo cosmology. Ogochukwu Anunobi. I visited several countries. People of your maternal home, the eldest of your maternal home should be the one. Cobweb disturbance is Abu. NDY Ejima, check what your ancestors forbid. You cannot boalo for yourself. Onye boalo ada boalo. What's the makeko is bolo onwe imetalali boalo onwe galu. Biko kene let's do it this way. Anu ma ya yo. This is 11:35. Let me take a 3 hours to 4 hours rest. Imaru mezuru okay.
What of image
Biko, let's end the live stream. I'll come back in 3 or 4 hours time. We'll continue. Arume is okay. Okay? Biko, we'll come back and continue. Thank you so much. Azuro Moki.